Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to American Horror Story. This will be episode 11 now. Nearly there. There's 12 episodes in this series. This will be episode 11. As always, there will be just a quick, brief recap of episode 10. Obviously, the big thing that happened was probably Violet. She was actually a spirit for about 4 or 5 episodes, actually. Which did, kind of annoy me because I didn't see it coming, because the scene had been cut, making you think she was alive and she survived the overdose. But she didn't, but I guess that's all part of the twist. But yeah, that was a huge twist. It left so many thoughts in my head about how Violet's going to tell Ben, and Vivian not wanting to go back to the house, but she kind of has to now, because otherwise she's never going to see her daughter again. Then you've got the whole twin thing, with one of them being, I don't know, I guess good, and one of them being bad. One of them being fathered by Ben, the other one by Tate. Who's going to get to keep the twins? Is Hayden and Nora and Tate still out to take the twins away from Vivian? Have we seen the last of Larry? I believe so. In prison for life, paying for his crimes. I'm not totally sure what Constance is going to do now. She's got literally no one left. Tate doesn't like her at all. Obviously, she can't see Adelaide anymore because she didn't actually die in the house. Doesn't really see Beau that often. Obviously, her boyfriend not last episode, but 2 episodes ago, got killed. So yeah, Constance literally has nobody to turn to now, I guess. I don't really know what else her story can bring. I mean, she can go and visit her boyfriend that got killed, and then try and figure out who actually did kill him, and maybe take some sort of revenge, but there's not really much revenge you can do against a spirit. You can't kill him again, can you? Yeah, as far as Constance goes, I've got no idea what her plan is from now on for the last 2 episodes. And then last episode you had Tate and Violet playing cards, and then she looked at him, like, in a weird way, as if, like, to not trust him. She kind of looked at him, and it played some loud music over the top, and it was just him smiling and her looking at him, like, quite weird. But she can't blame him for her death, because he did try and save her. But she can blame him for raping her mother, knocking out her father with some Rehypnol or whatever it was, shooting up a whole school. So yeah, there's that. She can blame him for that, just not her death. And obviously Ben knows about Tate now. Tate's the one that raped Vivian. So I reckon Ben's going to tell Violet about that. And I don't think it's going to go down well. So we'll see. Anyway, I think we better crack on with episode 11. Oh, and by the way, just quickly, if you'd like to see the full reaction to this episode and the previous 10, it's over on my Patreon. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, that means the finale is on my Patreon as well. So go over there and watch it if you want. Cool. Okay, there's literally no way I can avoid this, but I go on to Murder House, and literally straight away, like, I can't even click play without seeing something. I see that Vivian and Violet are reunited, and then I look a bit more down, and it says birth. It's like, oh, okay, birth, okay, cool. And it says Vivian gives birth. Right. Violet learns who fathered one of her new siblings. Cool. So it doesn't really leave anything to the imagination before watching an episode. It just tells you what happens in the title and basically the thumbnail, because I didn't think that Vivian would go back to the house because of what's happened. And it says she gives birth. She looks like 3 or 4 months pregnant, not 8 or 9, unless it's a premature birth. I don't know. Let's crack on.
Keep it and not play anymore?
1984 again.
Look, Joanna, you can go ahead and make fun of
Tate.
it, but this is
Hell being a guy is
Here we go, man. This is what I've wanted to see. This is what I've wanted to see for a long time. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Ah, fuck. It's dark right there as well. Some of this in the dark. Just reach for your truck. What's... Oh, that's that baby thing. Whoa. Whoa.
No, Thaddeus, go away.
Whoa, fucking hell. Why am I jumping at that?
I'm in love with Violet. I just can't take her brother away.
But I can. And I will. That baby is mine.
There we go. I said that in the review last episode. I said I didn't see Nora asking about the baby. Does she have short-term memory loss though? Does she have dementia? Is it to do with the bullet out of the back of her head? She has short-term memory loss from that, because she's met Tate at a young age, which I never knew about. She met him at a young age, and every time she sees him now, she's like, "Oh, who are you?" It's almost like she forgets who he is. And whenever you see her, she's crying, saying, "Where's my baby?" But we just saw her baby. Thaddeus is his name. That's the creature that was living in the basement. And he must be there all the time. That's where your baby is, Nora. Unless she means before it got dismembered and stuck together.
You were so adorable when you're happy.
Oh, I thought it was a
Who asked
flashback.
you to decorate the nursery?
Let me break it down for you, sweetheart. This is our house, and we're having twins.
Who's your surrogate? One of those nurses in the basement?
No. A very, very human surrogate, Elvira. Your lovely mother. Is there an existing zipper we might use?
Watch it, you goddamn queen.
Ooh. I am quaking in my loafers. What are you gonna do?
Kill me.
Murder me?
Oh, nearly got it right. God damn, she's smoking in that? Where did she get the cigarettes from?
Brown Betty turns to Black Betty in 20 minutes.
She didn't go out to the shop to get
Tell
him.
me what this is all about.
I need help. Do you remember those two guys that lived here before us?
Frickin' frack. How could I forget?
Well, they're upstairs and they're planning to kidnap my mother's babies and raise them themselves.
And I will not have you put your filthy hands on my grandchild.
Grandchild? Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Norman Bates Jr. is the baby daddy? You gotta love this house. We're gonna wait until they reach that perfect, adorable age, around a year and a half or so. And then we're gonna smother them with hypoallergenic pillows. That way, they'll be cute forever.
That's fucked up. I kind of like that gay couple too. That's fucked up, what you just said there. That's major fucked up. They'll stay babies forever. You'll have to put up with the crying though.
And I said to him that we would get a wheelchair at the airport. I will be sitting the whole way to Florida, and I'm only 6 months pregnant, so it's still okay to travel. I'll be
6 months.
Well, wheelchairs are
Finally.
all good. I'm sure you're aware that these babies, well, rather one of these babies has been developing at a rapid rate. I mean, to the point where he's ready to come out and live on his own. And the other one seems to be getting weaker, sometimes referred to as intrauterine omophagia. All the necessary nutrients are being devoured by the larger fetus. The alpha, if you will.
I agree. Get the C-section done.
Croatoan. So now you know what you have to do.
Croatoan. Never heard of that word. So for her to make bad spirits go away, she just has to say Croatoan.
I mean, you never struck me as the diapers and midnight feedings type.
Maybe you should have taken a few minutes to get to know me before you stuck a fireplace poker up my ass.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's what he done.
Look, it must suck to have to wait till Halloween every year to get a little strange.
Can't kill you, but I can make you suffer.
How's this gonna end? Tate's
Fell in love. God help me. I was
getting the
gonna get
shit
out
beaten out of
and be
him.
with them, and then you killed me, and now I'm stuck here. With him!
Oh, they're gonna break up. What? He managed to get his ring? I'd stand outside the car. I'd stand outside the fence. Oh no, she's...
I'm dead. Don't you get it? When you die in this house, you don't get to leave. That's why you need to go and take Mom somewhere safe.
Oh, why is the sun going down?
The babies are coming. No. No. Ah! No!
Shit. Well, this is it.
Take it easy now. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe.
Can't get any service.
Why not?
I gotta go to the hospital.
It's too late for that. You're already crowning.
I'm gonna call Dr. Hall. We'll get you an ambulance right away. Damn it.
Someone's cut the wires? That would make sense. That would make more sense.
Shit.
Oh shit, it's all kicking off, innit? I think it's kind of cool that the spirits are helping. Oh no. Okay, he didn't stay on. I thought she was going to overdose with that, like the other one did.
The baby is stillborn.
The baby's stillborn. Fuck, I bet the good one was stillborn.
What exactly do you think you're doing, young lady?
Crow a toe
Is that
in.
my $12,000 watch?
Crow
that
a toe
you're putting
in.
the furnace?
Throw a toe in.
Just kidding. Your man does love you. But he'll always be a monster. When did he change? When he murdered me? When he murdered my boyfriend? Or did he change when he raped your mother?
What? No, that's a lie.
Is it? I think you're about to find out.
So that Corotone spell didn't actually work then. I was looking forward to that.
Is everything all right?
She's bleeding. I have to stop the bleeding.
Cut the cord. It's time to separate mother and son. Can I see the baby? Hand him to me. I'll get him washed up. I'll bring him right back.
Of course you will. They won't be seeing you again.
Hey, bitches.
I knew it.
You get all that slime off my baby
There you
yet?
go.
Nurse, I need pressure on this.
What the hell is going on?
She's going into shock. I can't stop the hemorrhaging.
Vivian, stay with me.
Oh shit.
Vivian, listen to me.
Oh shit.
Concentrate on my words.
If you're in pain, let go.
I don't think I have a choice.
Why are you telling her that for, Violet?
Hold on, Vivian.
Let go. You could be with me.
Oh fuck yeah.
Don't die. I'll
Decisions. I don't know what to go for.
still have a life together.
I want Vivian to live, but I don't want Violet to be there forever. Oh no. Montgomery's disappeared. I don't think he was ever there in the first place. That's why she was bleeding and he couldn't stop it. He couldn't. He wasn't there. Fuck, Vivian's just died.
I love you, T. But I can't forgive you.
She's gonna tell him to go away.
You have to pay for what you did.
What are you saying?
I'm saying go away.
What? No. Don't do this.
Go away, Tate.
You're all I want. You're all I have.
Oh shit. That's the thumbnail I saw as well.
It was very brave. I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry you had to die. I'm sorry you lost your baby.
But I didn't lose my baby.
That's not the end. That's the end? Holy. Wow. Do you know what? I think either Halloween Part 1 or 2 were my favourite episodes, but episode 11 definitely comes close, man. Wow. So much happened, I have to process it. Vivian died. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect her to die during childbirth. But I reckon she did die because Montgomery and the 2 nurses weren't actually there. They were like pretending to help. So she basically gave birth in a room with just Ben and Constance. And the phone lines went dead. Like, fair enough, the phone lines go dead, but they've been working all season, and then it just cuts out. Unless, if the episode proves that someone cut the phone lines, then I'd be fine with it. But it's just so coincidental that the phone lines just cut. Obviously, last we saw of Constance was when I think she was washing, kind of like cleaning the baby with Moira, and then Hayden stopped them and said, "What are you doing with my baby?" So we know that Nora has the one that was stillborn, and Constance has the other. The gay couple, it's kind of poetic because the gay couple in real life decided they didn't want to have a baby, and now in the spirit world they've both decided they don't want kids because I think Patrick is his name, the blonde guy. He was beating up Tate and said, "Oh, I have to live and rest my life with him." He just said it at the worst possible moment because that's when Chad entered the room. So Chad's like, "Yeah, I don't want to be with someone who doesn't love me, so I don't want the kids anymore." That was quite easy. But what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Obviously, the only one living now is Ben and Constance. They're the only living characters left in this. And Constance's friend, the medium, who can read stuff in the house, but she's not really a main character. The main characters now are just Ben and Constance. I reckon Ben and Constance are going to fight over the baby. Constance thinks it's hers, but Ben's still alive, so I think he's going to fight for his kid. You don't really know which baby survived, but obviously the Antichrist one survived, because that's the one that killed Vivian, and it was growing at a rapid rate, said the doctor. So I'm guessing that was the devil Antichrist baby that was born. Do you know what as well? I didn't know how to feel when I saw Vivian and Violet just embracing at the end there. It's kind of happy, but it's kind of sad. So they'll always be together, but they can never leave the house. But what's Ben gonna do? If Ben decides to leave the house, he's gonna have to know that he's gonna not see Vivian or Violet ever again. They're gonna have to tell him. They're definitely gonna have to tell him. Because Ben has now seen Vivian die, so he now must believe that if you die there, you stay there. So I reckon Ben's gonna come to his senses. I think he might leave with the kid. Try and raise the kid right in memory of Vivian and Violet. And then that'd be kind of cute, actually. Because every Halloween, Vivian and Violet can go visit him for a day. So he can't really move that far, but you get the gist of it. They can go to a fun fair during the day on Halloween. That'd be kind of cool. A family outing once a year. If I'm being honest, I can't really see this series having a happy ending, because now there's a bit of conflict. Don't really know what side to choose, because Vivian and Violet are trapped, but Ben's still alive. And if he leaves, it'll be a sad ending. But if he stays, it'll be a sad ending. I don't think he'll stay. I reckon he'll say his goodbyes to Violet and Vivian, because it's for the best. Is that the last we've seen of Tate as well? Violet did tell him to go away, which again is poetic because the person who taught her that kind of wish was Tate, because he did just say, he said to her, if you don't want to see him, just close your eyes and say go away. And the person who taught Tate was Nora when he was a kid. I was thinking, why didn't they just do that for the gay couple if they were so worried about them taking the baby? But I guess if they say go away, the baby can still see them because the baby hasn't said it. So I don't know. But yeah, what an episode that was. Episode 11. Penultimate episode. Next one's the finale. I can't even make predictions. Well, I've sort of made a prediction or two, but as I always say, they always just get destroyed. Like, my predictions for TV shows just get annihilated. But that's the whole point of TV shows, isn't it? You're not meant to guess the ending, are you? Anyway, I might even leave it there. I think I've covered like that was the main gist of it, you know. I think anything else besides what I've said in this little review, to me, doesn't feel like it's a huge part to play in the story. But yeah, I'm excited for the finale. I think I said it in the recap at the start of this episode, but if you're watching this episode, which is episode 11 on YouTube, then the finale is on my Patreon, so you can come and watch it straight away. So that's up to you. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. It's been a hell of a journey in this series. So take it easy. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.